Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel which name is Altix Pro. So here under this playlist guys, we are just going to cover only differences of DAX functions which are mostly asked in an interviews. So in the previous tutorial guys, we have studied about related versus related table difference, and now in today's tutorial guys, we will talk about one more major difference which is related versus lookup value. So here is the syntax guys which you can see on the screen. Under related function guys, we have just only column name, and that function guys we have already discussed in the previous class. But in the lookup value guys, you guys can see we have multiple parameters like result column name, search column name 1, search value 1, in a similar way search column name 2, search value 2 and alternative result. So now guys, let's jump into the Power BI desktop screen, and firstly we will see the practical, and after that we will compare both the formulas. So here we guys have entered in Power BI desktop screen, and here we have taken the same tables guys which we have used in the previous video. So let's look at the table first. So this is my fact table which name is sales, and this is my dimension table guys which name is EMP. And if I go here under this modeling tab guys, so here we can see we have already created a relationship between sales ID to sales ID which is one to many. And now guys, this time my requirement is that I want to fetch names column here under this fact table. So as we already seen guys, with the help of related function we can fetch any column name, but relationship should be there. And now guys, let's go back to the table view and fetch name column here under this sales fact table. So I will simply click here on this new column, and let me rename the column header name as related underscore names. And here I will simply use my related function, and under column name guys, I will simply take the column name which I want to fetch. So I want to fetch names column here from employee dimension table. So let me select the column name and close the bracket and hit enter. So see guys, I can see all the list of name which we have in the dimension table. It matches with the employee ID to employee ID because of this relationship, and it fetch those records who are matching with the employee ID. And now guys, let's talk about another DAX function which name is lookup value. So guys, with the help of lookup value function, you can also fetch any column from any of the table, and that is also work like a join kinds. And some of you maybe have already used VLOOKUP in Excel. So that formula exactly work like VLOOKUP and joins. So this time guys, we will again fetch the same column name from dimension to fact table. So let's fetch the name column with the help of this lookup value this time. So I will simply go here under the new column, and now let me rename this column name as lookup value underscore names. And here I will write my DAX function which is lookup value. And now guys, look at the parameter of lookup value. So the first parameter is result column name. So here you need to take that column name which you want to fetch from the different table. So I want to fetch names column from the different table. So I will simply select names column from EMP dimension table, comma, and the next parameter is search column name 1. That means you need to take common column which we have in both the table. So our common column name is sales ID, which you need to take from the dimension table which is EMP table. So if you observe one thing here guys, I have taken both the columns from dimension table which is names and sales ID, and now put it comma. So the next parameter is search value 1. So basically guys, this parameter means it is searching those values which you want to search here under this table, and we will talk about this parameter in detail after clear the difference. So under search value 1 parameter guys, I am taking sales ID column which is from the fact table, and close the bracket and hit enter. So see guys, we can see the same result. So with the help of related function guys, we can also fetch any column from any of the table. So this time guys, there is no such difference between related function and lookup value function. And now guys, let's perform one action here. So what I will do guys, I will go here under this model view and let me delete the relationship. So let me do right click here and delete from here. And now let's go to the table view. So see guys, related function gives us an error, but lookup value is not getting an error and getting the accurate result without any relationship. So guys, this is the one major difference between related function and lookup value function. I hope you guys are clear with this difference of related function versus lookup value. And the same difference guys, you can easily explain in the front of interviewer. And now guys, let's talk more about this lookup value function. So firstly guys, let me delete this related names column. So let me do right click here and delete from the model. And now guys, let's talk more about this lookup values parameter. So suppose guys, let me remove this sales ID column from this sales table. And let's understand this search value 1 parameter. So here search value 1 parameter guys, it is searching those value which you enter here under this parameter. For an example, I want to search S08 ID. And now guys, let's insert the value under the search value 1 parameter. So suppose guys, I am taking the sales ID here. So let me start with the inverted comma and simply write any sales ID here. Let's say S08 and close the bracket and hit enter. So see guys, the moment I enter the sales ID, it is getting us my name. So the reason is that S08 sales ID is for Shubham and you guys can check it here. See guys, S08 means Shubham. In a similar way, you guys can also search any other values. For example, let me search S02 and hit enter. So see guys, S02 sales ID for the Rahul Sharma. You can match it here. So this is the use guys of search value parameter. I hope you guys are clear with this search value 1 parameter. And now guys, let's talk about some more parameter of lookup value function. So what I will do, let me remove this search value parameter, comma, and under search value 1 parameter guys, I am again taking the sales ID, which is from the fact table. And now guys, it will return the names. It will match sales ID with sales ID from employee to dimension table and fetching the matching records which are common in both the table. You guys can clearly see it here, and if you observe it here guys, here some records are blank. So let's check why these records are blank. So if I talk about this S11 record guys, so we can clearly see this S11 is not here under this EMP dimension table. So if it is not matching guys, so how it will return the value? In a similar way guys, if we talk about more records, so we have few more records guys which are not here under the dimension table. So let's check this one. So this sales ID is S12. And S12 is also not here under this EMP dimension table. So I hope you guys are clear with this thing. And now guys, let's go to the fact table again and talk about one more parameter of lookup value. So what you can do guys, you can simply remove the bracket from here and put it comma. And here under this alternative result guys, what you can do, you can write any value here. Let's say I am writing not matched. If value is not found, it return not match. And now you guys can see the blank value filled with not matched. You guys can clearly see it here. So these are the records which are not here under this EMP dimension table. So I hope you are understood with this alternative result parameter. And last but not the least guys, let's talk multiple value parameter, that how we can apply multiple columns here under this lookup value. So before that guys, let me remove the parameters from here. So I have removed this alternative result, comma, and now guys, let's understand what is search column name 2 or search value 2. So here under this first condition guys, what we have mentioned, I want to fetch only names column where employee ID is matching from both the tables. And now guys, what I will do, I can add more columns here. So suppose guys, I also want to add one more column. So under search underscore column name 2 parameter guys, I am taking this product column which is from the dimension table, comma, and under search value 2 guys, so again I will take the product column, but this time I will take from the fact table. And if you want to add any alternative result, definitely you can add it. But I am closing this formula without adding alternative result. So let me close this bracket and hit enter. So see guys, here some values are still blank. And now let's understand the logic why these values are blank. Although we have this S02 ID here under this employee table, so why it is returning blank? So let's understand the formula. So here guys, we have given two conditions. Firstly, they need to match with the employee ID to employee ID. So if this condition is satisfying, then it will jump into the next condition, and then it will check this dimension table product column is matched with the sales fact table column. So lookup value function guys matches the second requirement as well. It will check both the products are matching from both the table or not. So let's talk about only S02 record first. So if I check the S02 record guys, so here S02 product is butter, as well as S02 also sold bread. And now let's go to the EMP dimension table and let's check what product is there. So let me go here under this EMP dimension table. So in the front of S02 guys, it is getting butter. So it match with butter to butter. See guys. But this bread product guys, it is not found in the front of S02. So that's why here answer is blank. In a similar way guys, let's check another record. So this is the sales ID of S06. So here we guys can see the first record of S06 is returning name, which is Rakshidan, and the product is cake. But if you talk about the S06 next record, so here product is bread and the value is blank. So why it is getting only Rakshit Jain? The reason is that guys, this Rakshit Jain and the product is cake is matched with the dimension table, and we guys can cross check it here. So see guys, in the front of S06 guys, we have the name which is Rakshit Jain and the product is cake, and the same product you can also see here under this fact table. See guys, that's why it is returning the matching one, and this bread product is not matched, so it returning blank. So I hope you guys are clear with the logic of this lookup value function, that how we can add multiple columns and match according to the condition. And now let's read the definition and differences. So related function works with one to many relationship, or you can say many to one. When we want to fetch any column from dimension to fact, so in that case we can use related function. And this lookup value function guys also fetches data from different sheets like different kind of joins and VLOOKUP formula like Excel. But the catch is that we don't require any kind of relationship. Without relationship guys, you can also use this lookup value function, but related function can't work without relationship. And one more difference guys which you can elaborate, we can also add multiple columns and matches the column requirement accordingly. But here under related function guys, you can't add any other columns. It work only basis of single column, and one at a time guys, you can only fetch single column. Multiple columns you can't fetch with the help of related function. So I hope you guys are clear with the difference of related versus lookup value. So for such kind of detailed learning guys, stay connected with us and kindly support this channel. And those who are visit first time on this channel, kindly hit the like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to press this bell icon guys, else you will miss an update. And those who wants to learn Power BI or SQL from scratch, so you guys can follow this free YouTube channel which name is Analytics Pro. And if you scroll it down guys, so here you guys can see we have a full course Power BI playlist where I have explained each and every concept about Power BI in detail. And if you click here on this playlist button guys, so you guys will get to see multiple playlists are here. This is the Power BI full course playlist, and these are the advanced concepts of Power BI where you guys can take the knowledge of advanced concepts of Power BI. And we have this Power BI with SQL playlist where you guys can learn all the concepts of SQL from scratch. So you guys can start your SQL journey with this free YouTube channel. And along with that guys, we have this visualization playlist and we have this DAX expression playlist where we have covered most of the DAX functions from scratch which are majorly used in your projects. And here under this playlist, I am also trying to cover all the differences of DAX functions which is majorly asked in an interviews. And very soon guys, I will add some more playlists so that you guys can take better understanding of the analytical skills. And for the job seekers guys, we have this free Telegram group where I'm keep posting latest Power BI jobs opening, as well as you will also find some latest interview question and answers which recently asked by an interviewer. So you don't need to pay anything to anyone. But those who are looking only live sessions, so we guys also conduct live training and sessions where we prepare candidates from scratch till intermediate level with some scenarios, real-time projects, assignments, notes and so on. And we also provide placement assistance with the help of WhatsApp group where you will get to see some HR emails, contact number and so on. And you guys can also follow us on Insta as well as Facebook. So all the links I will share under the description box. You guys can follow us there. So for free learners guys, you guys can follow this Analytics Pro, and for the live training and sessions, you guys can connect me any of the platform. Thank you so much guys for your more love and support. Keep learning and keep growing. Thank you so much.